everybody, it's John from Seattle Coffee Gear. I'm here with a crew review of the new Puqpress Mini. They have a bunch of different other models, the Q1, the Q2, and then the M line that fit under espresso grinders. But this is a new model that we're excited for, and it is the Mini model. And this model is designed for either small volume or low volume, small cafes, restaurants, that sort of stuff that want the features and benefits that the Puqpress brings, but just want to save a little bit of cost and maybe just don't need the super robust Q2 tamper. So the Puqpress Mini is a little bit smaller. It looks very similar to the Q1 and the Q2. But there's a few things that they changed with the overall body to get to the price point that it's at. And then they recommend it for up to 100 tamps per day, whereas the Q1 is recommended for up to 300 tamps a day, and the Q2 is recommended for unlimited tamps per day. So I appreciate that they break it down pretty nicely, and it still comes with a good warranty. It's a 2-year warranty on this, or there's a certain amount of tamps. I want to say it's like 75,000 tamps or something like that, but 100 tamps a day, 100 drinks a day is a good estimate there for you if you're looking at the different models. It has the same adjustability as the rest of their models, and it offers you the ability to change the weight of your tamp. We're in the US, so I have that set as pounds, so that's 32 pounds. You could also set it to kilograms if you wanted to, and it can go from 10 to 30 kilograms or 22 to 80 pounds of pressure. Every time we do a video on one of the Puqpresses, the comment we get is, "Oh my goodness, so expensive. Who would buy this? Just learn how to tamp yourself." All of those comments, we've seen them all down below, but the people that have these absolutely love them. So this could be the piece of equipment that you add on to your setup if you are an Oracle Touch person and you want something that is maybe going to last a little bit longer and still have that automation that you like from the Oracle Touch. Because you can add this on to any espresso machine, be that a Linea Mini, one of the Rockets, and it'll work with any style of portafilter, whether it's spouted, single, or a bottomless. I have a spouted Victoria Arduino portafilter here we'll be using it with. But that's really who I see this for, is for somebody who wants more automation in their routine, either at home or in a cafe, wants that consistency, because this will tamp probably as good or better than I can every single time. And it's going to be reliable for a long time to come. I know a lot of cafes who have been using the Q2 and other tampers, insanely high volume cafes, and just have no issues with them. So now that we've talked about a little bit about what it is and who it's for, let's grind some coffee. And we can see it in action. This does come with 3 different modes that you can run it on, and it's really handy. They have the modes here underneath the cover, or the little grounds catcher there. So if you see, it has a speedy mode, a precise mode, and a single mode. So the speedy mode is the mode that most people will be running it in. Right now I have it in the precise mode, and that slows down the speed of the piston as it tamps. So if you are getting your pucks that are falling out after you use this, it might be worth it to switch to that precise mode and see how that works. They had it on the Q2 as well, and we showed that in that video, but let's go ahead and lock this in here. So it just ran a little bit slower there, and it looks like this is the 58 size. So this comes in a 58.3 precision size as well. This is the 58, so if you see, I still have that ring of coffee around the edge. That's another question I get pretty frequently is, should I get the 58? Should I get the 58.3? If you're a person who really likes specialty level espresso, get the 58.3. If you're not as concerned about it and you don't want to risk maybe getting it stuck in the basket at some point, because that can happen, you can go with the 58. Some machines' baskets are a little bit smaller, so Puqpress actually has a guide on their website that tells you which one they recommend for different brands. I personally would just go with the 58.3 and then get a basket to match that. If it's like a precision basket, it'd match the 58.3. It also comes in a smaller size, I believe a 53 millimeter size for a different machine if you need that. To adjust it, the plus and minus adjust the weight of the tamp by 2 pounds at a time or 1 kilogram at a time. And then you also have a clean setting. If you press the little wrench, it drops the plunger down here, and so then you could clean that off. This one has seen some use. And then just press that button again, it retracts it up. And then to get into those settings, if you turn it off and wait for the display to go out and hold the plus and that set button and then turn it on, you'll be in the settings mode and you can adjust some more settings. But you can also adjust the settings just from here by holding the set button for 5 seconds. It'll drop down, goes back up, and now we're in that programming mode. So back here, P1 precise, P2 is single. I'll change it to single and then save it. And let me show you. So it just tamps once then and is very fast. So if you need a fast tamp, you got options with this. I like how they've set it up so that you can kind of customize it to what works best for you. They've really set it up so that you can change settings on it to make it work for how you make coffee and your workflow. I appreciate that because I like options. Overall, in my experience, everybody that has one of these or gets one of these does love them, but it is an expensive piece to add on to an already expensive hobby. So you just have to figure out if it's right for you. If you want some more automation in your routine and you want kind of a level playing field with a consistent level tamp at the same pressure every time, it might be worth it to look at this. If you're like me and you like tamping yourself all the time, maybe this isn't the right thing for you, but it is a cool thing to check out, and I like that they have a miniature version for lower volume environments and the really high-end home barista who just wants some more automation in their routine, but doesn't want to have to go to a machine that maybe won't last as long or will look as nice on their counter as some of the auto tamping machines out there are. So that's our review of the Puqpress Mini. Make sure to check out our review of the Puqpress Q2 and the Puqpress Q1. Those are also on our YouTube channel. And then we'll be doing a video comparing the Mini to the Q2 as well. So you can check that out later down the road. Subscribe if you want to see that video and leave a comment down below, and I'll try and jump in there after the video goes live to answer any questions. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of the day.